Gen Anime MC tier list. Let's get into it. So the sections we have today are Masterpiece, Almost There, Alright, Mid, Needs Work, and Trash. So let's just get started and from the list. So first we got Yeager. Actually, we won't do him first. We'll do what's his name? The guy from ReZero. Subaru Natsuki, I think his last name is. I think he's just alright. He's grown on me a bit throughout the story because I've rewatched ReZero recently. I think he needs a bit of, like, if he keeps dying like every 3 episodes throughout the seasons, it's gonna get a bit boring. But in the second season, he gets a bit of character development and stuff when we see his past and shit. So I think that's alright, but I think he still needs a bit more of a push to make him that masterpiece column. So next we got Tanjiro. I think for Demon Slayer story, he's good, and I like Tanjiro's lore, so I'm gonna put him at Almost There. Because if you could dive deep into Tanjiro's backstory with his family and the original breathing style, like for some breathing and Yorichi and stuff, his backstory is actually really interesting. Tanjiro's family is. So yeah, I'm gonna put him at Almost There. I think that, like, spoilers for the ending of Demon Slayer, I think that, like, Tanjiro's descendants should learn more as well as Tanjiro went through his stories, because Tanjiro's descendants, demons, don't exist in that time. So I wondered if Tanjiro told him his stories and how he became half blind and shit. Anyway, so moving on. Next we got I'm hoping to say this right. Deji from Chainsaw Man. I think he's almost there. I really liked him throughout the story. There was one part I didn't really like him, but I really like him throughout the story. He's kind of like, he was a nobody at the start, and then his characters and personality start to evolve throughout the story and gain power and stuff. I really like that about him. I just think that, like, when the second part of Chainsaw Man comes out, I'm hoping we learn more about his past, because we didn't really learn more about his, like, more father and his childhood. So I'm hoping we learn more about Denji's past. So I'm gonna put them in order. So, like, obviously Tanjiro is above Denji and that. So then next we have Rudius. I don't know his last name, but I do not like this MC, so I'm putting it in trash. Like, this MC was made not to be likable, and you could tell that by the character and the shit he does. But, like, there are some parts that I can say he's an alright protagonist. Like, at the end of the second season, no, throughout the second season, I would say, and at the end of the first season, he was actually alright. But there's just some parts with this character I can't really get behind, so I'll put him in Needs Work. Saitama, I'm gonna put him in Mid, just because like, it's kind of boring, to be fair. Like, we learn more about his backstory. Was he human? Then he had to fight off this monster guy that was attacking some child or something, I forgot. And then he trained for a lot, and until his hair came off. And then he became, like, strong as fuck. That's basically it. Like, it's kind of generic, so that's why I'm thinking, like, I don't know if they'll add more to his backstory, but it needs some work, I'd say. Next we have Yuta Akatsu. Okay, if you're wondering why I have Yuta and Yuji on here, no, they're both main protagonists, but one's from JJK Zero and one's from Jujutsu Kaisen. I rank these two both together, so Yuta I'll put Masterpiece, and Yuji I'll put alright. No, Yuta's backstory and his character development is one of my favourites in anime history. I cannot lie, he's one of my favourite characters, and him being my favourite male character in Jujutsu Kaisen, him and Megami. It really does, like, it doesn't really sound biased about this, but if you've watched Jojo Kizura and read the manga, you would understand why this guy's backstory is so good and his character development. Same as like same as through like Gojo's backstory. If you know about Gojo's backstory, you'll know why he's such a good character. And Yuji, he's good, not gonna lie. He fit for the JJK story. He fits the main protagonist role better than Yuta would. But I still want to know more because we've seen glimpses of his parents, and people think his mum's like a cursed spirit or a curse. But I want to know more. I want to know why he has like super physical strength, unless he was just born with that. But I still want to know more about his past. What's his name? Shinra from Fire Force, I think it is. I have not read the manga, so I don't know how good this character actually is, but I'm basing it off the anime because that's what I've watched. And he's alright. I actually like him a bit. Actually, I'm sort of test out. Out of all the Fire Force, I'll say he's one of the. I didn't really enjoy it the first time I watched it, but the second time around, I really enjoyed his character. He's really unique. I like the design they went for him. So I might read the Fire Force manga, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I'm just gonna rate it alright because I haven't read the manga or anything. Because I know the manga has finished, but I haven't read it. Excuse me. Deku. I can't lie. This protagonist annoys the hell out of me. Like every time he's on screen, it bugs the fuck out of me. The side characters in his show are more bloody popular, like some more popular than him, and some are more likable than him. Like, I prefer Bakugo and Todoroki and other people over him. So, and I don't read the manga, and I don't plan to. So I'll just put him in needs work. So yeah, and they ain't really got much else to say about that. Asta. This I'm not sure because he's in between these for me. Like Asta's, hold on, let's put him down here. Throughout the story of Black Clover and throughout the manga, we don't find out until about the final episode he has a half brother, and we found about what happened to his mom and stuff. And that, I can't lie, he is such an inspiration for people that just wanna have dreams but they don't have the ability to follow them. And throughout the story, he's just such an enjoyable character. He's a dumbass, I can't lie, but he's such an enjoyable character. So I don't know. He's in between these two for me. I'll put him in almost there above Tanjiro. Now for me from Shield Hero, I can't lie. Out of all the Isekai protagonists, he's got to be probably one of the most savage protagonists out there throughout the start of the season. Well, in the first season anyway. But I haven't read the light novels or manga, but I'm just going off anime on this one. His design is quite unique, and I like his concept and his attitude, the way he looks at things. So I'll put him in it alright. Above this guy, I forgot his name again. Sungjin Wu from Solo Leveling. I can't lie, he's an amazing MC. Like, seeing someone go from the weakest of the weak to the strongest being in their universe, it was one of the most badass things I've seen in a manga in a while. So, and his abilities are really unique as well. Having the abilities to revive the dead and make them work for you as shadows, that's really sick, and I really like his character. So yeah, I really want Solo Leveling to be animated. Like I said in the last video, if you have not read Solo Leveling, go read it. Right, Kibido. No, just literally, this protagonist. At the first season, I actually quite liked him, but the rest throughout the thing, he pisses me off. I like the side characters more in the show, but I don't like the show in general, so I'm just putting it there. I don't care what anyone says if they like it or not. It's your opinion. Shut the fuck up. Reimu Tempest. Yeah, I'm putting him in God tier. I don't know where to put him. I'll put him in. I say he's better than Sungjin Wu, but he's not better than Yuta. Reimu is one of them protagonists. When I first watched Slime, he was not alright, but he was alright, but wasn't something I haven't seen before. But when I went to the second season, oh my god, it changed. He became a menace and an absolute genius. And throughout the light novels as well, he is just such an enjoyable protagonist to watch and read about. He has such unique abilities as well, and he becomes one of the strongest. I say he's one of the strongest anime characters. He can beat Goku, and don't even chat to me. You Dragon Ball fans don't even chat to me. Reimu can absolutely fuck up Goku. These two probably not, because they're still technically human. But Reimu can fuck up Goku. He can generally eat him and he's fucking gone. Anyway, moving on. Takamichi. I have read the manga and I have watched Tokyo Revengers. In the anime, people will probably put him in either mid or right. But in the recent chapters of Tokyo Revengers, where he formed his own, formed the Tokyo Manji gang, the new gen Tokyo Manji gang, he's actually almost there, I think. Like, throughout the series, he's kind of been a bitch, but now I've seen him turn over a leaf to try help Mikey out, and I respect that, and I really enjoy watching his character develop and grow now. So I'm putting him almost there. And finally, we got Eren Yeager, and yeah, there's no doubt about it. This guy is an absolute king when it comes to his show. He planned the entire show. I don't know the ending of Attack on Titan, but oh my days, that episode where he told his dad to kill the royal family, oh my god, my favourite episodes in now too. You cannot lie, Eren Yeager was, throughout Attack on Titan, he's probably got some of the best lines and special quotes in it. And then in the 4th season, he just changes his views on the world and how the world is absolute just dog shit in that season. And I can't lie, it's really, every time Eren's on screen now, I really get hyped and wondering what he's going to do. I've read the manga now, I don't like the ending, but still, I can't wait for Attack on Titan final season part 3. That was fucking stupid still, but yeah. I could devote a whole video to this entire top row, and I might do that to be fair. Let me know, actually, who you want to see first out of this top row, because I'm going to make a video on it. Yuta, Reimu. Actually, I'll put a poll on Twitter and Instagram. Which character you want me to make a video on first? Eren will probably be the easiest, then Yuta, then Reimu will probably be the hardest. Anyway, if you want me to do this again, but with villains, and then I'll probably start making tier list videos for a bit, then leave like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and peace.